Hello, and today we are going to be trying this new Minecraft challenge that I saw. Credit to Nuts, he is the inspiration of this challenge. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to experience Minecraft in its fullest. So in this episode, we're only going to be using wood as it's the wood age, and we can only use wood tools, and yeah. So let's get started. And here we have it, a full set of wooden tools. Our goals for this video is to make a house, get our progression to the fullest, so full leather armor and full wooden tools, which we already have the wooden tools, and create a farm with crops and animals. So we're going to try to find a good spot to make a base, but first I'm going to get some essentials as I see some cows and sheep over there. Okay, we just killed a bunch of animals and got a lot of food, but I just realized food isn't really going to be that helpful considering we don't have a furnace and we can't collect coal to get this food. So we're going to have to make a farm pretty fast if we want to be able to survive. And one night is done. Now it's time to find where we're going to make our base. Also, I forgot to mention the only mode of transportation I can use in this video is a boat. So I'm going to be using this boat to try to find a better spot to live because I don't really want to live in the jungle. I don't like living in the jungle. It's not my favorite biome, and I have everything I need from the jungle. I have jungle saplings, some melons, and some cocoa beans with bamboo. So I think I'm all good to leave the jungle. Okay, guys, in our little expedition and trying to find a house, we found a village. So I think I'm going to set up shop around here, probably more in that direction. And we do need to be in a area with natural water so we can um create a good sustainable farm. Okay, I am liking right up here on this little hill. The only problem I have is there is a lava pit right there. So I'll have to work that in somehow, but I am liking this area here. It's a nice little subtle area. We can make a bridge. The village is just along there. So I think this is where we are going to be setting up our house. Okay, so I've cleared and flattened a bunch of this area, and I know it's the wood age, so I'm not supposed to be mining stone, but for the purposes of what this area is supposed to look like, I'm going to have to mine it and replace it with dirt. I will not be using the cobblestone, but we still have to mine it. Okay, so for my house, it's going to consist of these three wood types. Not every wood type, but I did plant some of the trees from the saplings we have of all those wood types. So I'm going to start building in this area, and as the trees grow, I will chop them down. Okay, so this is our house so far. I just put the walls in as like a reference. This is not actually how it's going to look. I'm going to add detail. I did realize this is a little small, so might just use this as a little storage area for now. But other than that, the house is not looking too bad. I have to fill in right there. But yeah, no. It's coming together. I'm going to add another story and detail the walls. Okay, so this is how the house is looking right now. Um, I finished the roof. I don't have any exterior done, and I don't really have any interior done. I just kind of put a little roof here and then an attic space up here. So nothing much, but I'm gonna get to some exterior decoration. To be completely honest though, this hasn't been my favorite build. So yeah, I'm just gonna be more lazily around with the exterior. Okay, so basically I did some decoration. Yes, I know I used some cobblestone, but I think it's fine. It's a little exception. But we couldn't use actual windows, so we needed to use fence gates. So we have like these little designs here, and I did get more lazily with the outside ones, so I built paths of dirt so I can get these grass and I can put some trapdoors around it and put some flowers in here. I think that would look nice. And I think for now, I'm not going to do any interior design yet. I think throughout the episodes would be a nice touch to add some to the interior as we progress different things, but not today just because I have other things planned. Okay, so my next step in the progression is to get a barn or make a barn because I'm trying to farm all of the sheep, pigs, cows, and chickens in that barn. And then around this like little river slash pond area, I'm going to make a nice farm that is nice and I can grow every single crop. But first, I have to get rid of this lava pool. The barn I was trying to build, um, was a little too small, as you can see the interior for farm. So I'm tearing it down and building a completely new barn. So yeah, we will get back to building the barn. So we have gathered up a bunch of animals for our little barn here, and of course it starts raining. But I really do like how this barn came out, and now I just need to somehow split up. No, I'm gonna do the pigs first. All right, come on, pigs. The pigs are going to go in this one right here. We only have one. I need the other. Come on, you stupid pig. No, don't go in there, sheep. All right, perfect. Now that we have that, we could. No, no. Cow out, 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 out. Sh- We don't want you, cow. Get in. And done. Alright, so now we have the pigs and the sheep. Now I just need the cow. Alright, well, we lost a cow, but if we can get this cow in, lovely. Now we just need one more cow and a chicken. Okay, so now we have our chickens and our cows, sheep and our pigs. We do have two empty slots, which I'm gonna have to figure out what I want in there. I might put like a horse pen and then maybe another sort of pen like donkey or llama, but that'll be for next episode, not right now. But I really do like how this came out, and the lighting will have to wait because I want to put some lanterns, but I cannot fit lanterns in here because I can't make them without iron, and we're only allowed wooden tools. And yeah. And also, I know I said no stone, but it kind of was the only thing that looked good, and I feel like if I can mine it, I can place it. I just can't really craft with it, and I know I crafted the walls, but that's an exception. So no more stone for the rest of the video. But yeah, now all we have to do is make little farm with actual plants, and I'm gonna do that by the riverbed since that's the only natural water source we have. So I'm gonna get started with that. Okay, so we have built a little farm here. Basically, what I have going on is we have wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroot, and that's the pattern. And then this area right here, I want to build a little dock. So I'm going to go do that while I'm waiting for all of these to grow. But then if you come over here, we have some melons planted, and it's just like extra space for them. But yeah, so my goal is to get all of these spots filled in by the end of the video, and I'm gonna build a dock while they grow. Okay, so I have built the dock here. It did not take me too long. It's fairly simple design. You have like an opening in the front, fishing, whatever. Then you have a little side here. I have a little boat attached here. I do want to lead, so I could lead it to the fence post so it looks like it's like tied. But I think other than that, it looks pretty nice and it's a very simple dock with all the necessary things we need. And our farm is slowly getting better. I added one singular carrot over here after filling up all the carrots on this side. So, is this potato done? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to like, I don't know. But yeah, no. Potatoes, our carrots, all of our carrots are done on this side. Our beetroot's almost done. Wheat's basically done, or it is done. And then our melons over here are growing pretty nicely. So I'm going to wait a bit and see how much we can fill it up and how long it takes. While I'm waiting for the crops to grow, I made a spear and it's low-key pretty fun. Like it hits from a far distance, to be completely honest. And dead. Yeah, that's about what we've been doing. Oh wow, this is really big. What the heck? Wow, I really haven't played with spears in Minecraft, but this is ginormous. As I'm waiting for my crops to grow, I have had this Enderman living in my house for a pretty long time, so I'm going to take on a pretty stupid task and trying to kill it with my copper leggings that I did not mine. I got from what's it called? A zombie who was wearing it, and I also got this leather helmet from a zombie that was wearing it, and they're both gonna break. But that's not the point. Spears up. No, it doesn't work. But okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well now it's out of my house. Um. Ah. Oh. 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 Okay. Back in. Back inside. Back inside. Ah. Oh. Ah, I was spawned over here. Check the crops. They're looking pretty good. Well, that was unfortunate. Very much. Oh, 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 and it saw me. I need to get, sir, sir, I don't know if you understand, the circumstances right now, but my stuff is up near my door, and I low-key need to get to it. Right, maneuvering skills. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And my helmet is gone. Well, there goes that with the very, very loud noise. But yeah, no, that was that. Back to crop waiting growingness. Also, forgot to mention that I finished our house finally. I added some plants and the trapdoors for little like plant boxes around the sides, and I think it looks really, really good. Ooh, do I have trapdoor? I do. Gotta fix this. I did not see it. Why is my game so laggy? Boom, boom, and boom. There we go, and that is our house. Fully complete. Finally, after a long time of waiting, our farm is completely done and all of the crops are grown. Oh, well, they they should be all grown, but I got trampled somehow. I don't even know how that happened. What? I was literally I dug myself a hole and sat in it for a bit so it would grow and I mean it grew, but just forget about that one. But yeah, all of our melons have grown. All of our wheat, beetroot, potatoes, carrots have grown. And we have our little dock. We don't have a lead yet, but I'll have to find one. But I think that is pretty good for our first episode. We have completed our farm and the barn with animals. And we have wait a minute. There's one more thing I forgot. I've just remembered. I need to get full leather armor, and as you can see, we are not there. So I'm actually just going to chuck that out of my inventory because I do not need that. But we have completed everything but our progression. We've got a barn with animals and crops. We've made a starter house, but we have not gotten our progression done. So let's and where the heck did my door go? What? Okay, well, I've spared door in here for a reason, but yeah, yeah, no, okay, we have 35 leather for a reason, so we are going to craft a full set of leather armor, and just like that, we have completed the progression for the first episode. So now we are 100% done and 100% complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'm really happy with how it turned out and everything came together. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.